Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing so very well and enjoying this beautiful new moon in Virgo energy. So this is going to be your general collective reading for all zodiac signs. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, because time, energy, and gender are fluid and roles can be reversed however they apply to your personal situation. Now, if it's not for you today, you can always check my channel for other messages you need to hear. Just please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings. So first of all, thank you so much to my subscribers and everyone who supports this channel. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I hope that you have been enjoying this season. It is Virgo season, you guys, and this is one of my favorite seasons because it means that summer is coming to an end. Fall is about to begin. Some of the most important people in my life are Virgos, and yeah. So, anyways, you guys, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to check the description box below for all of my details. If you like the vibes, definitely friend me on social media. And if you would like to book a personal reading, all of my details are down there as well. My website, payment app information, my email address as well. So don't forget, when booking a personal reading with me, always send me a corresponding message, whether on social media or in the emails, because I need to know who you are. I need to know where to send the reading to. And I definitely want to make sure you guys are getting what you are paying for. So, and again, you guys, thank you so much to those of you who have made donations to the channel. It really means so much to me. And again, thank you. You guys are awesome. So today I'm not going to do an astrology chat because I'm actually really busy. I'm like redoing my entire apartment, and I've got a lot going on this weekend. It's the last weekend before school for my kids, and yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna get right into it. And of course, if you want to know how this energy is going to affect you specifically, then you can always check out your birth chart. I use cafeastrology.com. They do great synastry charts as well. So definitely check that out and make sure to study. If there's anything about astrology that you don't understand, always be sure to do your research. So right now we're just going to look into the energy of the cards and see what it is that Spirit would like us to know for this new moon in Virgo. So please don't mind my accent. I have been catching up on Game of Thrones. And yeah, I absolutely love that show. Y'all already know. And I watched it religiously back in the day when it was on and coming out every whatever week. And now I'm just binge watching the entire show while I clean my apartment and yeah, redecorating and doing all of the things, right? And I was thinking about using my Game of Thrones tarot for this reading, but there was a different deck that was calling to me. So let's just get into it. What does Spirit want us to know for the collective, for this new moon in Virgo? Interesting. So we have the full moon in Cancer energy. Let your fears dissolve. So obviously the energy of Cancer is that crawling into your shell when scared or feeling moody, cross, whatever you want to call it. And Spirit's saying, don't be afraid of anything anymore, right? Don't be afraid of what you can achieve. Don't be afraid of reaching out to that person. Don't be afraid of going after that goal or that dream. As y'all know, new moons are all about setting our intentions and manifesting our desires. This is a new cycle. So yeah, like, take this time to really allow those fears to melt away. I mean, melt them things away in a hot ass bath, okay? Put some moon water up in the windowsill tonight and do your little routines, whatever those routines are, to get yourself into a place of calm, of zen, and don't allow your anxious mind perhaps to rule what it is that you want to come into your life, right? Because obviously thoughts create things. So if you're trying to manifest something but you're manifesting in fear, then clearly you're only going to become more of what you're thinking, right? You're only going to see more more things that make you afraid. You're only going to experience more situations that make you want to crawl back up into that shell. So yeah, use this energy of the new moon to be practical as well, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so the energy of Virgo is practical, it's healing. Something I read online, like cleanliness is next to godliness. Okay, and so, revamp, redecorate, revisit, reimagine. And I'm saying all of these rewords because we're about to also enter into Mercury retrograde, which y'all know right now, Gemini, Mercury is in Gemini, excuse me, and Mercury is also the home planet of Virgo as well as Gemini. So it's important to remember that Mercury is the planet of communication, of the analytical mind, of technology. So as Mercury goes into retrograde, it's going to be during Virgo season. Okay, so Virgo is all about the analytical mind. Okay, so focus on your thoughts at this time is what I'm leading into. Okay, make sure that you're not going into this energy with fear. This is a time for you to go over the things that you've already gone over, but from a new perspective, from a place of healing. Uranus is also retrograde now. There's like everything is retrograde basically, except for Venus and Mars, I believe. You'll have to check that out though, and check my source there, but I'm pretty sure it's like a retrograde parade right now. So anyways, we've got the full moon in Virgo, so another full moon energy. Take inspired action. Oh my goodness. So speaking of the analytical mind, this could be picking up on someone's energy, could be picking up on a Virgo. I know a lot of you guys, you are connected with Virgos, but taking inspired action could be someone who has gone over something over and over and over again in their mind already, and Spirit is really asking the collective to go for it, okay? To take action based on what makes them feel inspired, okay? That is why I'm telling y'all this is a great season to really gut your environment, okay? And surround yourself with things that make you feel that good, that make you feel at home, that make you feel safe and secure, and that allow you to also use your imagination, right? Like I said, reimagine what it is that you want your life to be. And for me right now, like I said, it's redecorating and revamping my house, but for some of you, there could be other circumstances, right? So the next card is Be Humble. So yeah, this could be someone who is really just sat in ego, and this new moon is really going to melt all of that away, okay? This new moon is going to open the door to allow someone to shed their ego and to take action on something that they've really desired for a long time. I feel like this is someone who has been wishing for something for a long time or planning something for a long time, and Spirit is saying now is the time, okay? The time has always been now. Now keep in mind as well though, when it comes to like relationships or starting new projects, Mercury retrograde is probably not the best time to do those things. I'm talking about those of you who have had this dream in your heart, who have had this image, this vision in your mind for a while, okay? So if it's about an idea or something that kind of started taking place, unfinished business that happened before Mercury retrograde, I'm not talking about that. So for those of you who are thinking of starting something new or new ideas coming into your mind during retrograde, sit on it for a little bit, okay? I'm talking specifically to a collective that has been sitting on it, okay? That has really been sitting on it and allowing themselves to be steeped in their fears for a long time. And this new moon is going to finally loosen that up and allow it to break free, okay? What else do we need to see here? New moon in Scorpio, go deeper. So Scorpio season is right around the corner as well. And this could be simply saying like around Halloween time, during Scorpio season, this could be coming into fruition, okay? There's a new moon energy coming up with this card. So for some of you, this manifestation that you are wanting to bring in, this is going to go much deeper for you in that subject around that time, is what I'm hearing. So let's go ahead and, oh wow, y'all, honor your feelings. Honor your feelings. So I saw something the other day talking about understanding your emotions as far as like what you express out into the physical world, when you allow yourself to feel triggered or get upset or lash out or things like that, right? It's like important to learn how to control your emotions, but it's not okay to cancel your emotions. It's not okay to ignore your feelings or to stuff it down or to make believe that it's just not happening. Like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I'm just gonna go with the flow. And no, this new moon is telling you to go deeper because someone has not been honoring their feelings. Okay, so for someone out there, some of you could be watching this for your own personal growth. Some of you could be watching this for your person, trying to pick up on someone else's energy. So remember, this is a collective reading, and I'm really picking up on somebody who has been sitting in fear for a long ass time. Okay, and this new moon is inspiring them to take action on something that they have been afraid of. Okay, something that they have been worried, maybe again because of ego, that it won't happen or come into fruition the way that they want. Spirit's telling this to go deeper, telling this person, this collective to go deeper and honor their feelings, honor what's going on in your heart, what is making your heart go pitter patter. Okay, a pitter patter, that reminds me of Only Murders in the Building, which is another really amazing show. If you guys are looking for something to binge watch, they just finished season 2. But yeah, like this person's heart is wanting to take action. They've been inspired, and I mean, Spirit's telling them now is the time. Now is the time to dive deep and honor what's in your heart, okay? Not honor the fears in your mind. What else do we need to see from this deck? Anything else for the overall message? Another scorpionic energy. Breathe through the tension. So I don't know, y'all, this new moon might actually end up feeling more like a full moon, okay? Especially being in Virgo season. We're talking about breathing through tension. And I'm also hearing banishing negativity. So obviously new moon is not for like banishing, but like I said, I feel almost like it's gonna feel more like a full moon, considering Virgo is is the fixer, is the cleaner, okay? Bottom of the deck, first quarter moon in Cancer, so more Cancer energy. Push through any insecurity. So breathe, push, banish, okay? Don't allow any of your fears to stay lingering in your mind. So let's go ahead. Let us go ahead and step up and lead. New moon in Capricorn. So we could be talking about someone who is a leader, okay? Someone who is capable of doing great things, capable of finding success in their adventures. But Spirit is saying that being a leader requires action, okay? Taking inspired action and stepping up and leading, okay? Very interesting energy, you guys. So this person could have been very insecure, maybe thinking that what they wanted was not attainable. Spirit's saying it is. You just have to make it so. You just have to go after it. And then look at that new moon in Leo, shine. Okay, so that could be exactly what this person has been afraid of, right? Sometimes when the light shines on your dark parts, it can be really, really scary. And I think for whoever this is that I'm picking up on, that's been what's required. Okay, this person in order to move forward and step into their new life, they need to be willing to step into the light first, okay? I'm not talking about going into the light like you're going up to heaven. I'm talking stepping up into the spotlight, y'all, and being willing to go after their dreams unapologetically, right? What's a dream if you're not willing to go after it? It's just a dream. It's never going to become real. So this person, whoever this person is that I'm picking up on, they are going to be stepping into their power during this new moon cycle, okay? So, wow, very interesting. Okay, so this is Aries energy, step into your power. And now I'm thinking of the Emperor. We were talking about stepping up and taking the lead. So for some of you, this could be for your divine masculine, okay? And a lot of times I feel like these new moon and full moon readings are picking up on that divine masculine energy. But again, that's not for everyone, okay? So let's go ahead. Oh, y'all, I cannot. We're done with this deck afterwards. I promise. I'm actually just going to put it down so I don't look anymore. But the card after that is reveal what needs to be seen, last quarter moon in Scorpio. So we've got now 3 Scorpio cards on the table. So Scorpio season is going to be very relevant for what is happening right now in this new moon, okay? Reveal what needs to be seen. And isn't that what happens with the new moon, right? Things coming to the surface, secrets being revealed, spirit showing us the path ahead, right? We're talking about walking through the door into your new life. This is what is going to be happening for whoever this person is. So let's get into the tarot and let's see what is the energy that needs to be seen as a product of this new moon. What's to happen after this new moon, or because of this new moon energy leading into Mercury retrograde. Queen of Cups, you guys. Queen of Cups. We also have the 8 of Wands. So like I said, y'all, those of you who are watching this because you're waiting for a sign from your divine masculine, or you're waiting for someone to take action in regards to a connection that you share, I feel as if this person, they recognize this Queen of Cups energy, honoring their feelings, being intuitive enough to understand their own heart, healing themselves, healing others. This is an empathic energy, someone who is a lover, right? Someone who is unconditionally willing to love not only others, but themselves. So this is also a self-care energy for me. But when I see the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Wands together, this message is very specific. I feel as if someone out there, you could be the Queen of Cups in this reading, someone out there is preparing to move forward really quickly. Obviously, the ice machine confirms it. The 8 of Wands is a card of fast forward movement, action, passion, messages going back and forth, communication, and Cupid's arrows, right? Love at first sight. So this could be someone finally taking action towards their Queen of Cups after a very long time of, like I said earlier, living in fear, allowing their ego to drive the ship, okay? So that is the overall vibes that I'm getting. There is going to be communication for someone, okay? Someone is going to finally receive their communication they have been waiting for. And I say waiting for because even though the Queen of Cups isn't about to wait around for love, she's also not going to splash that cup of love in anyone's face either, okay? She does not chase. Neither does the King of Cups. So I do feel as if, like I said, there's going to be action, there's going to be communication based on this energy that we're seeing. What else do we need to see from this deck for the collective? Yeah, and it's based on a new perspective. We have the Hanged Man. So obviously with the Hanged Man, this person felt stuck, okay? They felt stuck for a really long time, but this feeling of being stuck allowed them to see things from a new perspective. It allowed them to have that period of enlightenment where they could see from a different angle how they were acting Okay, that's what I'm hearing, how they were acting. So, this person could have been keeping themselves stuck or holding themselves back. And now that they can see what they've done, they're realizing that they have manifested this long separation because of their own actions. But isn't that how it always goes? That's the point of separation in these strong soul connections. It is to show us our shadow self. It is to show us the work that needs to be done so that we can come into sacred union, okay? So the Hanged Man is coming up for whoever this person is that we're picking up on. New perspectives, a new awakening. And I think that also the Hanged Man is kind of like it's like the evolved version of the Hermit. Okay, Ice Machine, that's enough. Are you done? Are you done? Okay. So I feel like the Hanged Man is also the evolved version of the Hermit in a sense, but whereas the Hermit goes within to do their research of what they know and to like remember their hidden knowledge of the High Priestess, the Hanged Man is the evolved version for me because it's what you didn't know you needed to see, okay? And it's spirit showing you that, hanging you up on that tree and forcing you to take a beat, okay? So this person could have faced a lot of delays, a lot of setbacks in their physical environment from living in their ego, and they're seeing that now, okay? And you know what's crazy is like we have this body floating in the water. This is kind of morbid, actually. We have this body floating in the water and he's covered in red, right? It looks like he's bleeding, and we have piranhas circling his body, okay? So think about that. Whoever this person is, they were basically dead in the water, okay? They were not going anywhere. They were not capable of of swimming to shore, okay, if we're going along with this image here. And the piranhas could be very symbolic of people in this person's environment that tried to keep them stuck, okay, that tried to bring them down into the ocean floor. But for some reason, this body is still floating up at the surface. So this person is not dead just yet, okay? They still do have a chance to break free. And that is what's happening. This person is realizing that they're dead in the water where they are sitting at now. And if they're going to be rescued, if they're going to move forward and have happiness, then they have to remove themselves from being stuck in this mentality, this physical situation, whatever the barrier is here. So what else do we need to see about the next couple of weeks? So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So like I said, this is something that's been a long time coming. Whoever this is, they've been waiting, they've been patient, they've been planting their seeds, okay? And to me, this is spirit simply saying that the wait is about to be over, okay? This is about to be the reaping of the rewards. In this picture, it looks to me like they're burying the seeds right now. So that could also be kind of symbolic. This person could have very well planted seeds with you, right? Or gone down a specific road or made plans for the future and had to kind of bury them metaphorically, okay? Needed to kind of put it aside or put it on the back burner, or again, be patient, needing to wait for something to happen or something to take place in order for them to finally be able to feel comfortable in the physical. But again, I feel that the Seven of Pentacles is leading up to that 8, right? Someone who is setting their intentions, who knows the work that needs to be done, but also knows that stepping away from it and letting things happen on their own is also a part of that plan, right? When you plant a seed, you cannot keep uncovering the seeds to see if they're growing. You have to be patient and allow nature to take its course. So I think that this person was kind of stuck between those two things, wanting to make something happen, but something needing to take its course naturally, that required that required much patience, okay? So let's get another row and see what else we need to see. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're talking about something that needed to play out organically, and we have the Three of Swords. very interesting. Okay, so we have these 3 swords in the stag's back, which to me, the stag represents the divine masculine. Okay, so clearly there was some sort of heartbreaking situation, a betrayal. Okay, could be a third party situation for some of you. But that heartbreak, that energy of the 3 of swords is being capped off by the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And it's interesting because in this image, the Wheel of Fortune isn't the typical wheel. This is snakes tangled up in a brawl and 2 swans being kept apart from each other. So this could very well be a reading about divine counterparts. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune is coming in to say that these karmic cycles are coming to an end and they were necessary. Okay. And because of whatever this person went through, they're about to experience a whole new world of fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is also about destiny. So we talk about these long periods of separation and why they're necessary. This person had to go through what they went through in order to come out on the other side. This was a part of the soul lessons that you and this person needed to learn in this lifetime. Okay, that is what I'm feeling. So let's get some more cards. Let's see what else we need to see. Oh my gosh, y'all. The Tower in the reverse. So clearly, like I said, there was a tower moment, okay, or there will be, or this is simply saying that this person during this energy is going to be getting over this fact, understanding that these foundations that were shaken up and destroyed had to be that way in order for them to move forward in their destined path. Okay. So obviously the Tower, this is like the false foundation. This is spirit yanking you out of your situation and saying, this is not the way. Okay. This is the way. And you're supposed to go down this path. And yeah, you know, these snakes brawling here could also be very symbolic, like the piranhas in this other card. There was a lot going on in this person's physical environment. A lot of, I'm hearing fighting, torment. Okay, so whatever this person went through definitely was a betrayal, but it's something they had to go through in order to learn a very important lesson. So if that's you, then you already know what your lessons have been up till this point. And I think that this new moon is just going to be a time to reflect on everything that you've been through. Okay, I don't think that this is a coming Tower moment, considering it did pop up in the reverse. I think this is someone reflecting on all that they've been through because they realize, now they see in hindsight that it was a lesson. Okay, it was a karmic lesson involving their destined path. And as I say that, we have the Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers is a divinely guided soul connection. This is spirit saying that there needed to be a choice made. So clearly spirit is saying that all of these things have transpired so that these counterparts can come into union. And you guys, I really love this deck. The images are kind of hard to see, especially with the lighting. But we have these 2 lovers dancing, but we have all of these people here wearing masks. So whoever these piranhas were, whoever these snakes are in this person's environment, these people were all a part of the dance that are going to bring these counterparts back together. Okay. Let's see what else. What else are we going to be experiencing over the next few weeks in regards to this energy? Yeah, so you guys, we have the Knight of Swords and we also have the Nine of Wands, both popping up in the reverse. And this could also be your person or this person recognizing that they have been preventing themselves from speaking their truth because of fear. Okay, we have this person fighting off this giant swan with teeth. And he's standing, I mean, he's right at the edge of the cliff. He's about to be pushed right off. This kind of reminds me of The Wall. We were talking about Game of Thrones. Oh, so this reminds me of that energy. Someone who was kind of like, I don't know, this guy's standing at the edge of a cliff wearing no shoes in the snow, battling a giant swan. This could be someone who was kind of under the impression that this soul connection wasn't what it actually is, if you're following me, okay? And a lot of times when you do find that person, it can be really scary, okay? And swans are quite vicious, by the way, but they do mate for life. So whoever this person is, when their divine feminine came to them, they were afraid, okay? They were scared to speak their truth. They were afraid of being devoured, okay? And again, their circumstances could have made them feel afraid because it's not just it's not just the feminine coming along and they're like, oh, I'm so terrified of you. It's because of the things that they've been through that makes the feminine appear that way, right? And that's the lesson that the divine masculines need to learn, is how to stand in their own power, how to take control and lead. All of that emperor energy we were seeing at the beginning of the reading. So this person is no longer afraid, is what I'm feeling. They're going to be letting their guard down. Okay, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, someone nervous, looking over their shoulder, afraid of what's to come. But I see this more as someone putting all of those fears aside and persevering, deciding to move forward anyway. Okay, so I feel like this is the end of the cycle of someone being afraid of their counterpart, okay, or afraid of what their counterpart is going to say or how they're going to act, whatever the case might be in your personal situation. Okay, so let's get another couple of cards here for what's to come. The King of Cups. So y'all, now we have counterparts here, okay? And I'm gonna move this Eight of Wands over here so that y'all can see how these cards actually connect. And then that's why I love this deck. This is the New Vision Tarot, or not New Vision Tarot. Hold on now, y'all. What the hell is this called? The Prisma Visions Tarot. My bad. So you can see each card connects to the next card in like a form of art, and I absolutely love art, and that's why I love tarot. So yeah, the King and Queen of Cups, y'all. Divine counterparts coming back together. I mean, you can't make it up. So everything that's happened here is to bring these counterparts back together. And whoever this person is, they're starting to see that now, okay? They're starting to understand because things are being revealed to them about this connection, okay? So Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could be someone who has felt not good enough, rejected in their lifetime, left out in the cold, struggling financially, someone who perhaps has even gotten divorced or separated in a situation where they don't really feel very stable, okay? We have this person laying outside. It's kind of funny because similar to that Nine of Wands energy, where we see, someone being nervous and scared and blah, 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 but really nothing's holding them back. Or the Eight of Swords where they're feeling stuck, but they're not. This is the same kind of vibe for me. It's like there is no house that they're locked out of. It's just a little brick wall with a window. Okay, they could easily hop over that ledge and get to where they need to go. But instead, they're laying there on the ground feeling defeated. So I think this is very symbolic for whoever this person is. It's simply saying that the pathway ahead was always clear. There was always a way inside the house for this person in this card. They just weren't seeing it. Okay, they had to go through this dark night of the soul, this depression, this feeling of rejection in order to see the truth within themselves. Okay. Let's get, Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck too. So, and it's kind of funny. We have her, she's putting a muzzle on the, on the swan. Oh, y'all, I just got chills. So we're talking about the piranhas, the, what else? The snakes, the masked people dancing in the background, the, I'm going to call them flying monkeys, okay, in this situation. I feel like in particular, this Queen of Swords could have been someone, okay, an energy in this person's environment that tried to silence them, okay, that tried to keep them away from what it is that they really wanted from their divine counterpart, trying to keep them away from their destiny, keep them as a pet, keep them locked up, okay? Queen of Swords does represent truth, but it also can represent a bitch. So there's somebody in this person's environment that tried to keep them stuck and make them think that they had no worth, make them think that they had nothing, that they were nothing, okay? Just an animal to be tamed or a pet to be kept. And that is such a stanky energy, okay? We do not control people. People are not objects to be won, okay? I am not a prize to be won. What movie is that from? It's Aladdin, just in case anybody was still guessing. So, yeah, I mean, this person had somebody holding them back, making them feel as if they could not speak their truth. Okay, what else? Two of Wands. Yeah, but this person has already decided the path that they want to take, okay? So again, this could have started out as a third-party situation, someone being kept from or being held back from their destiny, needing to learn certain lessons, but all the while behind the scenes, this person was planning their future, okay? They already know the path that they've walked. They want to know the path of their destiny. They want to know the path of being in union with their counterpart. All right. And look at that. We have the Star. So this person never lost hope. Okay. They never lost hope in manifesting this wish come true. I would just like these cards to stay straight though. So yeah, the Star, it's a wish come true. It's divine timing. So Spirit is also coming in to say everything is happening in divine timing. And that's what this person realizes. So I think the Wounded Warrior card for me is more about being patient and waiting for the road ahead to be cleared, not so much about being scared of or being whatever guarded. I think this person has been just waiting for the opportunity to take this path, this pathway to passion that they've been wanting to take. And then look at that, you guys. We have the World at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so talking about karmic cycles coming into completion, this new moon is going to bring just that. Okay, so a lot to look forward to, you guys. And look at that, the Empress. So for you Empresses out there, you divine feminines watching this reading, I feel like this is confirmation from Spirit to just continue to stay in your power. Okay, stay in your power, shine your light. And I love how her hair is like glowing like fire. It almost reminds me of a torch. And we talk about how the divine feminine is the torch that lights the way for the divine masculine to find his way home. Okay, so keep shining your light, feminines watching this video. And if you are a masculine watching this video, the time is now, okay? It's never been a better time to follow your heart. It's never been a better time to be inspired by your dreams and to make those dreams come true in your physical world. Y'all, if you are channeling this energy of Virgo season, again, remember, Virgo is responsible, okay, and practical. But they're also the type that are going to be more in service to others. So if you are channeling this energy, remember, the priority is to serve yourself, okay? Not in a self-serving, narcissistic, nasty way, but it is your responsibility to take inspired action on your heart's desire. Because if you don't do that, then you're just simply disrespecting yourself, and that is not practical, okay? So use this energy of Virgo to help yourself move through and leave those fears behind, okay? Look at that. Now we have the Chariot underneath the deck. We're talking about the Emperor. So whoever this is, they're revving the engine of that Chariot. We saw the Chariot. We saw the Eight of Wands. This season is going to open the doors to, I'm hearing it's going to open the floodgates. Oh my goodness. So it's going to open the doors, the floodgates to a new life, okay? one that you've been dreaming of. You just have to open the gates first. You have to allow things to flow in your favor. So, what's the challenge? Let's talk about what is the challenge ahead and what is Spirit's advice to overcome that challenge. So we have stability and individuality. So isn't that nice? We have a stability card coming out, and isn't that so fitting for Virgo season? Okay, so earth energy, and then also individuality, earth and fire. So this person's challenge perhaps is to break away from what everyone else wants them to do. And now I'm thinking of this Lover's card again. So this person could have been excuse me, this person could have been one of those NPCs just kind of floating around to the background music, and Spirit is encouraging them to take off that mask and be unique. Okay, follow the path that they were born to follow, the path that they're passionate about. But this person could be challenged to do that because it could threaten their stability in the physical world. Okay, so if this person is very into their money, very into their material things, the challenge is to break away from that and not worry. Okay, going back to the Five of Pentacles, we know that that card is a card of a lack mentality as well. So we saw this person wasn't really lacking. They weren't really stuck outside. This person needs to come to the conclusion that being an individual, going after their dreams is not going to harm them. It's not going to affect their stability, because anything that's truly stable, it's not just going to crumble away like the tower, okay? True stability comes from within. And that's what this person needs to see. That's the challenge here, okay? So how does Spirit want us to overcome this challenge? Look at that. We have trust. Okay, so trusting in the divine, trusting in themselves and their ability to make things happen. What else do we need to see here? Oh, you know what though? I'm hearing one more. Hold on. I'm going to get one more from this deck actually. What we need to see in this deck? What do we need to see? Competitiveness. So for some of you, this person could have to compete, right? For your affections, for anything, right? They could be in a very competitive environment right now, and dealing with the piranhas, okay, in their physical environment. I think of the Five of Wands when I see this card. So there could be a lot of again, fighting, aggression, things like that happening that they need to overcome. They could even be with a very competitive karmic partner, someone who is a one-upper, okay? Now I'm thinking of that Five of Swords energy, and we heard feeling defeated earlier. So whoever this person is that we're picking up on, they have a lot to deal with in their physical environment, and maybe that's why they're so afraid of losing stability. This could be having to do with work, or again, some sort of toxic partnership that they're involved in that makes them feel like they have to compete in order to get what they want. But then again, also, like I said, this could be this person's challenge, having to compete for your heart, right? Having to kind of show up as the best candidate in your eyes when they have been taking so long and doing whatever they've been doing behind the scenes. So the challenge could be that, right? Stepping up, taking the lead, and maybe allowing themselves to come out of that energy of competitiveness, right? We have competitiveness and individuality sandwiching stability, okay? So this person has one foot in their physical ego world and one foot ready to step into their bright new future, okay? We saw that with the Two of Wands. So interesting. And then bottom of the deck, we have the door. Okay, we were literally just talking about walking through the door, opening the floodgates. Okay, so this person is being encouraged to walk through that door. I keep having to pause the video because my throat is crack-a-lackin'. It's probably this Mercury retrograde shadow. Let's get another shuffle from this deck. I'm feeling the Moon Oracle right now. Any other challenges ahead? Sacrifice. Okay, so this person may have to sacrifice one life for the next, okay? Leaving behind the stability or the routines or whatever it is that they've established in order to take that leap, okay? So, and it could involve their principles, their values, things like that. And like I said, anything truly stable, it's not going to crumble. It's not going to fall. Being worried about it falling, that's the crack in the foundation, okay? So this person is driving their foot into that crack in the foundation and testing their limits, okay? So we've got 16 and 18, the door and sacrifice. So the key phrase for the door is a sudden decision or new opportunity. It says Uranus stimulates Mercury in a new line of thought. Funny, both of these planets, Uranus just went retrograde, Mercury is about to. So very relevant here. Stimulates a new line of thought, encouraging lateral thinking or causing a brainwave. This card indicates the possible arrival of a brilliant new concept which surprises you and everybody else and shakes you out of your old familiar ways of thinking. The plant on the card symbolizes time spent living in the same way for a long while. The open doorway leads to opportunity. If you draw this card, you have a weighty decision to make between continuing in the safety of established routines and well-known situations and trying something new, which seems to have enormous potential, but the outcome of which is unknown. You must step through the doorway if your life is to move on. Now, this is Libra energy, okay? So as we move through Virgo season, Libra season, this could be when these epiphanies are starting to come through. So for the sacrifice card, the key phrase here is, oh my gosh, these pages are stuck together. The key phrase here is sacrifice or emotional extreme. So undertaken at this time, the passion of Pluto and the compassion of Neptune together express the supreme quality of selfless action. Ooh, this mansion denotes intense and extreme devotion to a subject in your care. The naked state of the woman in this image symbolizes honesty and the loss of everything. The flower is the last possession that is hers to give. It represents love. Oh my gosh, you guys. If this card is drawn, you are prepared to lose everything for the sake of a particular cause or another person. Integrity is paramount to you regarding this issue, and you will not be persuaded to change your mind. So, speaking of integrity, I feel like this person who has walked this life, okay, this pathway, they may have felt as if they were being, if they were having integrity, if they were being right or being secure, being stable. But what they realized is that they were canceling their emotions. They were stuffing everything down and pretending that this path ahead of them, this opportunity, wasn't really what it was going to be, right? They possibly played tricks on their own mind. We saw that Knight of Swords fighting off the swan, okay? But as you can see here, this person, the more time they've stood on this line of two pathways, that Two of Wands, they can see now very clearly that true integrity is honoring themselves, okay? True integrity is honoring their passions, honoring their heart, okay? So whoever this is, they're ready to risk it all. I love this energy. What else do we need to see from the Queen of the Moon Oracle as advice from Spirit? Oh, y'all, the blossoming card. Love is in the air is what I'm hearing. And I feel as if whatever this connection is involving the lovers, it's going to blossom. We have 32 and 33. Trust that this is going to blossom into something beautiful, okay? Spirit's just telling you to trust the process. What else do we have here? And discernment. So always use your discernment, right? Always use your discernment. Never allow yourself to be clouded by the opinions of others, okay? Trust your intuition. Things right now could feel very much like this. Things may not be able to be seen from your perspective right now. Or again, the path ahead might not be clear for you, the viewer, especially if it's this person's part of the journey, okay? So Spirit could simply be telling you, even though there's some fog, even though you might not be able to see things very clearly right now, trust your intuition. Trust that everything is going to work out in your favor, okay? And bottom of the deck, we have self-love. So going along with what I said about the Empress, same thing for that Queen of Cups energy, okay? Love yourself. Shine your light. Okay, do not allow your light to be dimmed by the unknown, by any fears or anything like that, okay? Love yourself. Spend this season of Virgo, like I said, reimagining what you want things to look like, okay? Take that long new moon bath, do your self-care rituals, do things that make you feel in the energy of love, okay? Yeah, I'm really excited about this reading. I hope that it resonates with someone out there. And you know what, you guys? I actually just went to go get another deck because I'm feeling like this is a divine counterpart reading. So let's find out what this person wants you to know. What does your divine counterpart want you to know? There will be many twists and turns along the way, okay? So going back to what I said earlier, if you feel lost or whatever, you feel confused, you feel like you can't see the path in front of you, this is your counterpart saying that you're not going to be able to predict every twist and turn. There's going to be many, okay? But it's all about the journey, is what I'm hearing. What else does this person want to say to you? We are one being and part of unity, consciousness, singularity. So remember, if you are connecting with a twin soul, okay, then it is important to remember that you and this person are of the same soul, okay? So talking about being one being, that is what I'm feeling, okay? This person wants you to know that you are one, okay? You have always been one. And it's taking me back to the lovers. This was always in the stars and it's been divinely guided. What else do we need to see from this person? What do they want to say? I feel like one just flipped over. Oh, it quietly tucked itself behind my heel. Separation is just an illusion, you guys. Just an illusion. Funny that it fell behind me. Some of y'all might be forgetting that fact, okay? Don't forget it. What else do we need to see? What else does this person want to say? I need space right now. Yeah. So, if you are in separation with this person, they need this time apart so they can get it together. And that's another thing, you guys. I know a lot of you feel like separation is so horrible and it's depressing and you miss this person and all these other things, but separation is a blessing, y'all. This is your opportunity to shine. This is your opportunity to live your life, to learn your lessons, to experience and appreciate the journey, okay? All of those many twists and turns. We also have, we are so different from one another. Yeah, so different yet the same, okay? So you and this person could be very different in the physical world, physically different values, different things, okay? And then also we have, I'm feeling powerless. Oh my gosh. So, this person could be in a situation right now where, like I said, they have to kind of let things play out naturally. And that Seven of Pentacles image here, it's like this person keeps checking on the pentacles. This could be also your person telling you that they're checking up on you behind the scenes because they want to make sure that your heart is still theirs. They want to make sure that this is still growing, even if it's growing incredibly slowly, okay? So something is making this person feel powerless. Anything else? I'm sorry I hid things from you, eclipse. So yeah, not everything can just be revealed all at once, though, right? Sometimes things are revealed in divine timing, things that we couldn't see before. And we also had that card here, reveal what needs to be seen. So for some of you, this person could actually be coming forward with an apology, right? We saw that Eight of Wands. We know there's going to be passionate communication. They could be revealing everything that's been going on behind the scenes, okay? I miss the warmth and light you radiate. Oh my goodness. Yes, that Empress energy. They miss that blazing fire. What else? Let's get one more. And it's two more. Isn't it always that way? So we have, I didn't realize the impact my actions had on you. So, this person could have ran away at first and not really understood their actions had such an effect on you. Maybe they hoped that they wouldn't, but in the long run, they ended up doing just that. And, obviously, for those of you out there who are resonating with this, you probably were incredibly hurt. And obviously this person is simply saying they didn't understand that it was going to be this way, okay? And I think if they realized how badly it would have hurt, things maybe would have been different. But going back to things being revealed that weren't seen before, this could be the epiphany that they're having during this new moon, okay? And the last card is, even if you cannot see me, I am with you in spirit. So this person is asking you to have faith, I think, okay? Have faith that they're coming back. Have faith that you are still connected, that they still care about you, that they are spending a time possibly repenting for their actions towards you, okay? So anyways, you guys, brace yourself. Impact is coming. So yeah, expect this person, okay? Just expect them to show up. Because they're going to, okay? Everyone's timeline is different, but this person is going to, as soon as they're done tying up whatever these loose ends are, and coming out of this energy that where they said earlier they were feeling powerless, they need to step into their power and lead, okay? So hopefully it resonated with someone. I know it was kind of long, but I was getting into it. And yeah, look forward to your September Twin Flame Soul Connection forecast. And then Virgo season zodiac readings coming up right after that. Anyways, y'all, I love you, and I will see you again real soon.